Hello everybody, my name is Spin and Lock, and today I decided to try something different. Recently I picked up a bundle on Humble Bundle called the Super Simulator Bundle. This bundle is no longer available, however if you play games on your PC, Humble Bundle is the best place that I know of for game discounts. This bundle included many games, one of them being 911 Operator, the topic of this video. 911 Operator is fairly self-explanatory. You are a traveling 911 op that works in a multitude of cities, each with different layouts, vehicles, and staff. Along with answering calls, you are also a dispatcher, deploying the police, medics, and firemen to emergencies. In 911 Operator, there are two types of emergencies. One type of emergency is the incidents, which pop up on your map with an icon, in which you have to choose which people to send over. These are the simplest to deal with, and only need a quick look over to understand and are fairly simple. However, the calls are anything but, as you have to choose the correct responses to make sure the caller gets what they need. If someone has had a meth overdose, you send over an ambulance. If there's a gang war happening outside of a family's window, send in the police. If a warehouse is burning down, send over the fire department. There are so many calls that are chosen, and some are heavily emotional. I'll play one quick that shows you how grim this game can get.
What are the orders? 10-4.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's the address you're calling from? Sir, what's happening there?
My daughter! My daughter!
What happened to your daughter, sir?
Why did you do that? My little girl. Oh god, I just found her. She's dead.
Okay, sir, we're gonna get ambulance on the way. Have you checked her pulse?
Yes. There's no pulse. No pulse. She doesn't have a heartbeat. Her heart stopped.
Now to talk about my opinion on the game, starting with the pros. Ever since I've heard the crazy stories of fast reactions and smart responses that operators pull off, I want to be one. I know I'd never be even qualified for the stress they have to go through, however, it would be fun just to experience what they do. This wasn't the main game I picked up the bundle for, but it was indeed one of the highlights. This game perfectly emulates the feeling of being a real 911 operator, and not just dumbed down calls like, "My wallet has been stolen, please help," or "My son has committed suicide and he needs help, please." In this game, every caller acts like what they're calling about is actually happening. Along with the caller's voice, you can often hear the crime going on in the background.
The alarm. What now?
There's nothing more for you to do right now. Just get out of the building, wait in the safe zone for emergency services to arrive. They'll be there shortly.
The calls in this game sound amazing. The controls are incredibly intuitive. Hell, you can play this game with a mouse only, and that's not an exaggeration. Now, let's talk about some of the more intricate things. At the end of the day, you can look at how much money you got and how well you handled incidents. When you start a day, you can then purchase items like vehicles, guns, first aid kits, and even staff to make the game easier. I love this implementation, although unrealistic how you need to use your own money to improve all this. Another thing is that the game can download any map, from the bustling streets of Dubai or some small towns like Unalaska. This feature is great, but comes with something odd. When you boot up the game for the first time, it tells you a city near you based on your IP and asks if you want to play it for the tutorial. This is pretty creepy, but basically anyone can access your IP, so what's the point? This all sounds like the perfect segue into a NordVPN ad, and while I wish it was, I'm not sponsored. But other than that, the graphics are great, the voice acting is fantastic, better than most games, and the implementation of downloading any city map and playing on it is amazing. Now, what are the downsides? Not much, but one is with the controls. Yes, I said that they were intuitive, but intuitive doesn't straight out mean good. I always find myself accidentally clicking a vehicle, then right-clicking instantly and sending the car to who knows where. This issue may sound small, but it impacted me a lot when I started playing, and it still does pretty often. My last comment about the downsides of this game is that at the end of the playthrough, you click exit and you're greeted to a bunch of clickable squares with the devs' games on them, promoting the other games made by them. This also shows when you open the game, but you can toggle it to never show again. Now, I'm not going to give this game a rating. All you need to know is, should I buy it? Well, the $15 price tag, it depends on how much you want to spend. If you really want the game, get it. If you like the idea and you think it sounds intriguing, maybe wait for a sale. Speaking of that, you can get the game for $1 on Fanatical. I've put a link to the website in the description. Also note, this game is available on iOS and Android for 50% cheaper than Steam for $7, but I haven't tried the mobile version yet, so I can't say much about it. Anywho, thank you for watching the video. It means a lot to me. This is my first attempt at making a review and my first scripted video ever, so a sub would be great. Anywho, I'm Spinning Luck, signing off.